Would you be my lover? Would you be my friend? Would you be my other? Love me till the end.
Home base with Tracy and the Big D, and Aaron Jurd joins us right now. Aaron, thanks for joining us, and how are things going in the land of Aaron Jurd?
G'day guys, thanks for having me. It's not doing too bad at the moment. I think we're all just trying to keep busy and keep things ticking over. So at the moment I'm doing pretty good. Fingers crossed, it all sort of blows over soon and we can all get back to doing what we're doing. But we'll keep our hopes up and hopefully it happens for us.
And it's great to see that you guys are still releasing music, getting it out there, because we're not going to let the music die. And the new song at the moment is If You Were Mine. And we've got a few things to talk about with this one. It's actually out there at the moment, but it's current on the 3rd of April, so only a couple of days when everybody can get a hold of it.
Yeah, that's right. It's available for pre-order at the moment on all platforms, and April 3rd is when the single itself is released, and a video clip comes after on April 7th. So good times ahead.
So, talking about the video clip, tell us what it's like to work with Jay Seeney.
Oh, he's awesome. I mean, he's had so much success this year, which is fantastic. But I knew him from I can say I knew him from back when I was part of a film clip for another artist, actually. And he was awesome to work with back then. And I remember saying to him, when I do my first film clip, I want you to produce it. I want you to be the one to film it. And he was keen. And then this year I hit him up. We filmed the film clip, and it was awesome. He's just such a professional and a really nice guy, and easy to work with, which I love. I love people that are easy to work with and easygoing, so it's a big plus.
It's so easy to be up on stage for a lot of people and you do your stuff there, but being in front of a camera, it's so different. What was it like when you actually first stood there and you had that camera in your face?
You're right, it is very different. It was I don't know, it's sort of a whole different thing to being on stage, because I mean, so a lot of people have their phones and that, filming when you're on stage, but you're not as conscious about it just because you're so into the music, performing. But for the film clip, it's going to be on film forever, and it has to be done in, 1 or 2 takes. You have to get it right. So there's a little bit more pressure added to it. I think it's a different experience, but I love it as well. I love it just as much as performing. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm normally a pretty awkward person, so I had to try and get past that awkwardness to look okay on camera. So hopefully it worked.
You're with Tracy and the Big D, and we're speaking with Aaron Jurd about his brand new single coming out. It's called If You Were Mine. Hey Aaron, what struck me about was the co-writing in this. It goes back to the class of 2018 at the Academy, and that was a heck of a class. I think it's produced 2 Star Maker winners, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Blake O'Connor was the first one, and then this year's Star Maker Sammy White were both part of the class. So, I mean, all in all, I think it's just produced some talent, some really good talent. I think 90% of the class or whatever, don't quote me on that, a good number of the class has actually gone on to release music and do some things and be successful at it too. So, but yeah, Sammy and Blake are definitely 2 of the bigger ones that are really kicking goals at the moment. So it's nice to see, because they're really genuine people as well. So.
And you co-wrote this with, of course, your tutor Kevin Bennett, Maddie Collier, and someone that we're a big fan of, Ainsley Allen. What a set of pipes that lady's got, hey?
Oh, my God. She honestly one of my favourite people ever. She's just hilarious, but got so much talent, and she's got so much swag about her too. She's just got this real persona. But she doesn't even put it on. It's just her, To write with all of them was fantastic. Maddie and Ainsley being 2 other students at the time, and then Kevin Bennett, I mean, to write with someone of his caliber, was awesome, and I'm so thankful that he was part of the song. Co-writing was a little bit different for me, because normally I find more comfort writing alone, just because that's what I'm used to, and my previous releases were just ones that I'd written, but it was really cool to be able to do something different and get outside my comfort zone, and I actually really enjoyed it, because there's so many ideas and so many trains of thoughts that go around, and something that you might have got stuck on by yourself. There's other people that can chime in and give their opinion of what they think. And I think it just flows really well in a co-write, especially when they're like-minded people. I'm definitely a fan of it. I think I'll do it again regularly in future.
So for those people that haven't actually got their pre-order in yet, but they're about to go and do that as soon as they hear this interview, can you tell us what the song's about and what they're about to get when they get the song?
If You're Mine is probably like one of the funnest singles, I think. When I say fun, it's just a feel-good single that you can, wind the windows down and sing along to. But it's just about when you see a person that you might desire, and you start to imagine what your life would be like with them. It's really cheesy, but it's cheesy in a funny way, if you know what I mean. And the film clip reflects that too. So I think we can all relate to a time like that when, you see someone that is attractive and you begin to, wonder what they would be like and what your life would be like with them, in a daydreaming sort of scenario. So very cheesy, but I think we've all been there before, so hopefully we can all relate and just have fun with it.
I reckon the world needs a little bit more cheesy at this time right now. So if you want to tune in from, it's going to be released, the video, the one we spoke about with Jay Sini, on April the 7th, but it's already enjoying some airtime on the Country Music Channel. So why not get along and support Aaron Jurd every way you can? And at the moment, you can't do it in the flesh, but you can do it by having listened to If You Were Mine, maybe grabbing a copy of it, and even following with some merchandise and everything like that. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, Aaron, from our home base to your home base, and we hope it's real soon that you're back out doing what you do best.
If you were mine, I would treat you like a queen. If you were mine, if you were mine.